I was retired. I felt like I was at a place where I've done it all in the MMA space, and felt like there wasn't too many more challenges for me, and I just wanted to do something more than championships and money. And Donald Trump mentioned that he wanted to have a fight at the White House Garden, and
one of our national park battlefields and historic sites are going to have special events in honor of America 250, and I even think we're going to have a UFC fight. Does anybody watch UFC, the Great Day in the World? We're going to have a UFC fight. We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this, on the grounds of the White House. We have a lot of land there. We're going to build we're not. Dana's going to do it. Dana's great, one of a kind. We're going to have a UFC fight, championship fight, full fight, like 20, 25,000 people.
That just seems like such a huge opportunity. I'm a very proud American.
I'm proud to be a great American champion.
And I have a lot of close friends that are in the military, and this is my act of I can't call it service, but just to be able to entertain the country and the world at this level at the White House, it just means the world to me. So I'm back.
Well, now tuned in to the Dark Times channel.
And so here we go again, back with another one. Welcome back to the Dark Times channel. And so, as many of you may have already heard by now, the UFC and the White House are planning something unprecedented. Jon Jones, who many consider the most dominant champion in MMA history, is returning to action.
So they've announced this White House UFC fight. Can we expect to see you on the card?
I can't promise anyone anything, but I have very strong feelings that I'll be on the card. Historic.
So who would you take on? Who would be your dream opponent?
I would want to think of whoever's holding the belt in the year.
Any possible names you think?
Well, I mean, as of right now, the champion is Tom Aspinall. We'll see who's the champion at the end of the year. The only thing to have an American guy fight for the championship at night.
Nice.
And so we got to keep it real, because that's what we do here at the Dark Times channel. We keep it as real as we can keep it. There's a lot of symbolism going on in this fight. And the word is on the street that the fight's going to be held on the 4th of July.
But Dana goes and says yesterday that he's back in the testing pool, and then Jones himself enters the testing pool the day after the White House card gets officially announced by the president. When the president goes, we want to do an event at the White House. Same day, Jon Jones gets in the testing pool. You guys know, if you watch Good Guy, Bad Guy, the other day I said, listen, if there is a guy, because if it happens, it's on 4th of July. We need an American to win. So who do we send out there on July 4th to get a victory? I say send Jon Jones. He's going to win. That's what he's done his whole career. If it's going to be somebody that we have to trust to win for the country, you send that dude.
And the opponent, most likely, that's going to step in the ring with Jon Jones is somebody who's been clamoring to step in the ring with Jon Jones, and that's none other than Tom Aspinall.
Good, man. Nice to meet you too. I would hope so. Respect, man. All the best. Respect. All the best. Do a quick picture. Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. Face off. No. Okay. No problem. I would love to have the honor one day. Good one day. Hope so, man. All the best. How was that? Yeah, it was good, mate. All peaceful. I want to fight him, but I don't want to fight in an event. I want to have a UFC fight with him. So I just asked if he'll give me the opportunity one day. He said he's healing up good, so we'll see. We'll see what he does.
And there's a lot of individuals online clamoring that Jon Jones has been ducking Tom Aspinall. I don't think he's been ducking Tom Aspinall. I just don't think there's any inspiration on Jon Jones's part to fight a Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall has already got 3 losses on his belt. He hasn't fought anybody of note. And so a fighter like Jon Jones, who's undefeated, and by many's estimation considered to be the greatest of all time, somebody that's dominated for 3 generations.
I'm not an issue, so I understand all that, but man, he's also the people who has gone through the 3 generations almost.
That's
like,
insane.
To me, it's not a big fucking deal. Like John, why even taking these dudes serious?
Because he cares. He cares about what people think.
That's 3 generations of mixed martial artists that Jon Jones has dominated. 2 different divisions. There's little incentive for somebody like Jon Jones to fight a Tom Aspinall, a young Tom Aspinall. He's got everything to lose and almost nothing to gain.
That new guard has to be able to go through that old guard in order to kind of see a replacement to keep the company going. I mean, Damian Maya did that for me. RDA did that for me.
So why Jones won't do it for Aspinall?
Mistakes are higher.
Right. But he's undefeated, right? So he gets to keep that. We have to watch ourselves every event either get beat, knocked out, finished, something happens in that little run, that highlight video that plays. I think Jones is so afraid of that visual that he said, I ain't doing it. Because if this dude knocks me out,
it's like Anderson Silva Weidman.
If this dude knocks me out, I will never get rid of this idea that he knocked me out.
And so that's why I said a fighter like Jon Jones had very little incentive to fight a young Tom Aspinall. Knowing that Jon Jones is at the end of his career, knowing that he's not at his best, he's not in his prime, and you're going to ask somebody like that to put his legacy on the line, to put his unblemished record on the line, a gladiator, a warrior like Jon Jones, to put it all on the line, it's a hard thing to do. There's not many people that can relate to that. You're talking about Floyd Mayweather, Rocky Marciano, and maybe a few others that can say they were undefeated. And so I don't think the motivation was there, or at least not until Donald Trump put it there.
We're going to have a UFC fight. We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this, on the grounds of the White House. We have a lot of land there. We're going to build a little, we're not, Dana's going to do it. Dana's great, one of a kind. We're going to have a UFC fight, championship fight, full fight, like 20, 25,000 people.
When Trump said he wanted to have a UFC match at the White House, in the White House lawn, and it's going to be on the 4th of July, that's something that Jon Jones couldn't resist. Fighting for his country, putting it all on the line. This is historic, and that's something I think that Jon Jones can get back in the gym and actually be motivated to train hard for, train like he's probably never trained before. Sometimes that's all a fighter needs, the opportunity to be able to do something that's never been done. When you're a fighter like Jon Jones, like I said earlier, that's dominated over 3 generations, you've seen fighters come and go, there's probably very little that motivates you. Outside of money, that is, and I'm sure the money on this one is going to be bigger than it's ever been, because this fight is going to be bigger than it's ever been. This is going to be probably, and I don't want to gas it up like that, but it's probably going to be the biggest fight ever. And that may sound like I'm glazing it a little bit for people that are not familiar with combat sports, but this venue with these 2 fighters, this probably is going to be the biggest fight ever, no doubt about it. And like I stated earlier, you got a lot of symbolism when it comes to this fight. You got the United States versus the United Kingdom on the 4th of July, America's biggest holiday, gaining their independence from England. And then we got the elephant in the room, black versus white.
It ain't about race. It's about boxing.
What's the highest grossing fight in the history of boxing?
Tyson Gibbons.
Hagler Leonard. No. The highest grossing fight in the history of boxing is Cooney versus Holmes. Can you tell me why, James?
Yeah. Because Cooney was a white boy.
If there ain't a white guy out there for you, I'm gonna create you one.
And there's a lot of people that are going to be on that White House lawn that don't want to see Jon Jones win. There's going to be a lot of Americans that don't want to see Jon Jones win. And I'll let you guys be the judge of that, and why that is the case in the comments below. Go ahead and put it in there. But many of you guys already know why that is. That's just the reality of it. It goes all the way back to Jack Johnson. But then on the other hand, there's going to be a lot of people that do want to see Jon Jones win, and that do want to get behind USA no matter what, no matter who the fighter is, no matter what that fighter looks like. And so it's going to make for great entertainment, and it's going to be one of the biggest spectacles ever, especially when it comes to being at the White House. We're probably about a year away from it happening. If it does indeed happen on the 4th of July, it's going to be 2026 on the 4th, and so we're about a year away. But it definitely is going to be a fight for the ages. But that's all I had on this one. You guys go ahead and let me know how y'all feel about it down below, as you guys usually do. And if you're not new to the channel and you've been enjoying the content so far on this channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as well. And as usual, peace and chaos.